Hello students, Unit 5, the global influence of the Russian Revolution and the USSR. This is the last unit of chapter 2, the Russian Revolution and the Socialism. Global influence of Russian socialist ideology. Existing socialist party in Europe did not wholly approve of the way the Bolsheviks took power. The existing socialist party in Europe did not wholly approve, means socialist party and the socialist ideology did not believe and approve the Bolshevik view, although the Bolshevik party was also believed in the socialist ideology. But the socialist party, other than Bolshevik party, did not believe and approves the way the working of Bolshevik party in the country and kept it and how they are behaving in the country. However, the possibility of a workers' state fired people's imagination across the world. The basic philosophy behind the Bolshevik party or the socialist ideology was to make the workers' state, and it was completely shaded or that was not the Bolshevik party did not work in that direction, and the imagination across the world was not in the favor of the Bolshevik ideology or not the socialist ideology. Bolshevik party was the icon of and representation of this ideology. In many countries, communist parties were formed, although communist parties were formed in the different parts of the world, like the Communist Party of Great Britain. In Britain, in England, the Communist Party established. The Bolsheviks encouraged colonial peoples to follow their experiment. Although the Bolshevik Party encouraged the colonial people, means the colony who made their colony around the world, they encouraged them to make the party on the line of Bolshevik ideology, to follow their experiment in their place, different places. But many non-Russians from outside the Russia participated in the conference. Many people, non-Russians from outside the Russia, participated in the conference of the peoples of the East. Peoples were participated in the different parts of the world, and the Bolshevik founded Comintern, and the Bolshevik party founded this is called Comintern, an international union of pro-Bolshevik socialist party, and this is the international union of the pro-Bolshevik socialist party. They made it, and the people participated in this Comintern, but some received education in the USSR Communist University of the Workers of the East. By the time of the outbreak of the Second World War, the USSR had given socialism a global face and world stature. Up to the Second World War, as you know, it starts in 1939. From then onwards, the USSR established their socialism ideology, and they want to spread this ideology around the world. They gave this ideology a global face, and the stature, world stature, means around the world people recognized it. Around the world, the government recognized it, and the socialist ideology of the Bolshevik party accepted and spread around the world. Second paragraph. Yet by the 1950s, it was acknowledged within the country that the style of the government in the USSR was not in keeping with the ideals of the Russian Revolution. People up to 1950s now started believing that the Bolshevik party, the government of Russia, did not follow the ideals, means the basic principles of the Russian revolution, why that party was made and what the ideology they had to run. Now the people started disbelieving the working of the government, the socialist government, what they call themselves, the socialist government, or the Bolshevik government. People now have had the doubt, and now they started disbelieving on the government working and their policies. In the world socialist movement too, it was recognized that all was not well in the Soviet Union. Even outside the country, the believer on the socialism had a doubt on the Soviet government. A background country had become a great power. A backward country had become a great power. At that time, the backward country had a great power. Its industries and agriculture had developed, and the poor were being fed. So that time, what happened? The Russia was not had such a progress compared to the backward countries. Its industries and agriculture had developed compared to the Russia, and the poor were being fed and poor getting food that time. But it had denied the essential freedoms to its citizens and carried out its developmental projects through repressive policies. Although the what happened in Russia, it denied the essential freedoms to its citizens. They did not give the basic rights or to the citizens and carried out the developmental project, and they focused on the infrastructure of the country through repressive policy, and they followed the policies which were repressive, which was against the people, and it was not in the people did not believe on those policies, and they were badly repressed, and that's why it is called the repressive policies of the government. By the end of the 20th century, means the last of the 1980s, the international reputation of the USSR as a socialist country had declined. Means the image and the reputation of as a socialist country in the world as a Russia, USSR, was declined, though it was recognized that socialist ideals still enjoyed respect among its people. Although people had believed on the socialist principles and ideology and the policies, but still the image of the Russia as a USSR was declining around the world. But in each country, the ideas of socialism were rethought in variety of the different ways. But in the last of the 19th centuries, means after 1985s or 1990s, it was believed around the world that ideas of the socialism, basic principles and policies of the socialism, were rethought by the people around the world in the variety of the different ways. Their ways were different. So this is the end of this chapter, and we understood the global influence of the Russia and the effect of the Russian Revolution and the making of the USSR and the decline of USSR, the last of the 19th century. In 1990, Russia was divided into 13 countries, and the major part of the country is now still be called Russia. Rus, its capital is Moscow. Now we see in the box 5, writing about the Russian Revolution in India. What was the influence of Russian Revolution in India? Among those the Russian Revolution inspired were many Indians. Several attended the communist universities. By the end of the 1920s, the Communist Party was formed in India. Its members kept in touch with the Soviet Communist Party. Important Indian political and cultural figures took an interest in the Soviet experiment and visited Russia. They went Russia. Among them were our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote about the Soviet socialism. In India, writings gave impression of Soviet Russia. In Hindi, R.S. Avasthi wrote in 1920-21 Russian Revolution, Lenin, his life and his thoughts, and later Red Revolution. S.D. Vidyalankar wrote the rebirth of Russia and the Soviet state of Russia. There was much that was written in Bengali, Marathi, Malayalam, Tamil and Telugu. So in the second box there is an Indian arrives in the Soviet Russia in 1920s. You can read it in this there are the different source and citations are there. Rabindranath Tagore wrote from the Russia in 1930s. So we go through, you read this informations. Now I discuss some questions. Here the main questions were: what were the social, economic and political conditions in Russia before 1905? We have to write about the social, economic and political, three conditions: social, economic and political condition of Russia before 1905. In what ways was the working population of Russia different from other countries? Working population means the labor or the workers of the Russia different from the other countries in Europe before 1970, means before the revolution 1917. Number 3, why did the Tsarist autocracy collapse in 1970? Reasons, you have to write the reasons of the collapse of the king's rule or the Tsarist autocracy rule. Now in the fourth number, make two lists, one with the main events and the effect of the February revolution. You have to make a two list. In one you have to write the main events, main political events and its effect in February revolution, and the other with the main events and effect of the October revolution. There are two revolutions were there, so you have to write divide in the 2 pages, 2 parts. Write in the first the effect and events in the February, and the other is on the October revolution. Write a paragraph on who was involved in each, who were the leaders, and what was the impact of each on Soviet history. Number 5, what were the main changes brought about by the Bolshevik immediately after the October revolution? Write the main changes. What were the main changes brought by the Bolshevik party in Russia? Write a few lines to show what you know about kulaks, the Duma, women workers between 1900 and 1930, the liberal, and last one is Stalin's collectivization program. Try to write these answers. I will provide the answer of these questions and other answers in Google Classroom. Write those answers in your copy so that you can remember these things in the better way. Thank you.